Hello everyone and welcome back to another video and to the first favourites of the year. So with this being the first favourites of the year, I thought I would try something new, film it a little bit differently and see how you guys like it. So let's get on with it. Here are my favourites from the month of January. Okay, so yeah, like I said, I'm going to be trying something different with these favourites videos now. So I'm currently in London and I thought I'd take you through my first and second favourite of January. So I recently bought this camera. It is the Fujifilm X100T. I was umming and ahhing about getting a new camera, but this has literally been on my side since I bought it. I'm calling this my Instagram camera because it's kind of always on me and I'm taking more images, therefore uploading more and, you know, getting more shots that I want to get basically. I'm so impressed with this camera. You can definitely expect a Street Diaries coming on this very, very soon. Yeah, I think it's cool because they've kind of kept it classic. It looks like an old film camera. It is a crop sensor. It goes down to f2. So being cropped, it goes to a 35mm focal length. I love it. Genuinely very, very impressed with the output. I think the quality is really nice, very sharp. It does get a little bit shallow down at f2. But other than that, no faults for the camera. I think it's absolutely amazing. So I've been shooting on this a lot. So now the reason that I actually went for this is that I'm not trying to replace I've got a 5D Mark IV and a bunch of other cameras. It's not to replace my bigger cameras. I'm still going to be using those on shoots. This is more to have on me all the time. That's what I really wanted from this camera. I wanted something that, you know, I could have on my side, around my neck and kind of constantly be shooting. Whereas like when I've got a big camera bag on my back, you know, sometimes I'm like, oh, shall I get it out to get that shot? Shall I not? Whereas this, it's always on me. There's no excuse to not get the shot. So this covers a lot of aspects of just having it on me, being on the go. And, you know, like I said, when I go out now, this is pretty much on me all the time. So very, very impressed with this. I think Fujifilm have done an amazing job. They do have other models as well. This is a fixed lens. They also do the X Pro 2, I think it is, where it's more of their, you know, interchangeable lens kind of system. So I went for this just because it's not quite pocket size, but it's very, very lightweight. You can whack this in any bag, and like I said, it's around my neck all the time. Totally forgot to mention that I actually bought a protective bit of glass to go over the lens, because the thing with a fixed camera, like a fixed lens camera that you can't change, if you scratch the lens, you're screwed. You've got to live with it. So I got that just to protect it. I think it was like 10 quid or something on Amazon. I'll link it below. And also I got a lens hood, which is again just to protect it so it doesn't get bashed up. This is by a brand called JJC, again on Amazon. Fujifilm do their own one, but it's kind of expensive. This was like, I don't know, £8, £9, I can't remember. Again, I'll link it in the description. Highly recommend that just to protect the lens basically, and I think it looks cool. So if you are looking for a compact camera that is very good quality to have on you all the time, that's not massive, I highly recommend this. This has been a very, very good purchase. I was a little bit apprehensive about it at the start, but genuinely I've been so impressed with it. So yeah, first favourite of the month is the Fujifilm X100T. So moving on to my second favourite of the month, and keeping it camera related, is this strap that I got from Tap and Die. So Tap and Die is a brand that's created by a guy called Justin. His feed is amazing on Instagram, so go check it out. I'll link it in the description. But yeah, I think this was just over $100, but all handmade in New York by Justin himself. And I think this is a product that's going to get better with age. Like the leather is going to get, you know, real supple and softer, and I definitely think it's going to get darker. So I'm excited to see how this actually changes over the years. I chose a little bit of a longer length, so then I can actually have it around my side as well when I'm not using the camera. Yeah, really, really happy with it. And I think it's also cool supporting kind of a creative, like doing his thing. So really happy to support him as an independent kind of creative making these straps. Yeah, really, really cool. The craftsmanship on it is A1. So very, very impressed with it. Thank you, Justin. Okay, so I'm going to talk you through my third favourite whilst enjoying a delicious Chemex coffee at Modern Society in London. So, this cable knit jumper, a little bit of a story behind it. I got it from All Saints, but basically I watched Blade Runner and saw Ryan Gosling in a pretty similar jumper to this, and I was on the hunt for it, and like, this is the closest I could get at All Saints. But yeah, love this. It's the closest I could get to the Blade Runner jumper. All Saints, I think it was like £80. It might have been in the sale as well, but I'll link it in the description below. Third favourite of the month, All Saints jumper. Okay, moving on to favourite number 4. In a slightly different location to London, we are in Surrey on a golf course, and I'm going to be talking about this little thing here that screws into my club and gives me a load of data for my game. So this is called Archos. It's Archos 360. Now what it does, you get 14 of these for each one of your clubs. It goes in and it pairs with what number club that you're shooting. It shows you how far you're hitting, whether you're spraying it left, spraying it right, whether your approach shots are short of the green or long of the green, shows you how consistent you are with putting and your averages. It basically gives you all your averages, you know, and gives you all the data from your round. And it connects to your phone, so there's an app on your phone. I actually have the Apple Watch as well for when I play golf. So it maps all the shots, and all I have to do at the end of the hole is just double check that it's kind of captured all my shots, which it has so far. It's been very, very good. But yeah, if you guys are into golf, it's not a necessity, but it's definitely a cool gadget if you're into your technology. I've definitely felt like it's helped my game so far, and you know, it's given me a lot of data that I didn't necessarily have before and didn't know what to do with. So for instance, like now I know that like 80% of my shots I miss, my short game I miss short. So now I've been trusting the app a bit more and going, okay, well, it's actually saying a 9-iron instead of a pitching wedge, and kind of giving the confidence in the app and trying to shoot that, and it's been working really well. So I'm really, you know, happy with it. But I'm going to show you a couple holes to show you kind of how it tracks that data and what we get out at the end of it. So yeah, for all you golfers out there, this is a good one, I think. Archos. Let's give it a crack. Yeah. This is where the app can come in very handy. Now most kind of like GPS watches or apps that you get can do this, but for instance here, it's telling me that it's 128 yards, plays like 125, so no real change there, and it's asking me to hit an 8-iron, which again, I would never hit an 8-iron from here. I'd definitely hit like a 9. I don't know whether it accounts for where my lie is or anything like that, but it could potentially be right. The only difference today is that the greens, as you can see by the floor, are frozen solid. So I think I'd rather be short than I would be long, because it will probably bounce straight off the green. So yeah, let's give this a whack. Oh well. But this is exactly what I'm talking about. So this putt here, you have to kind of stand over it, give a little practice swing, and then stroke through the ball to make sure that it actually gets that shot. So the great thing is that if you did want to actually have a look and see what the weather is doing and see what the course is doing, on the app it shows me here that I've got 16.9 mile an hour wind coming from right to left. The elevation is 55 feet up. Now on this hole it's really interesting because this hole plays up. So to tell you the elevation and like what the hole plays like, I think is very useful. But yeah, this is going to be the last hole that we are playing. So I hope you have enjoyed this mini review on Archos. I highly recommend it if you're trying to improve the stats of your game. I think it's good not to pay too much attention to it, but I've been really enjoying it. But yeah, I'm not a pro golfer. I'm just trying to improve my game, and Archos has definitely been helping me. It also gets better with the more rounds that you play. So the more stats that it has from your game, the better recommendations it gives you, and the better data that you get from it. So it's early days for me at the moment, but I'll get back to you in about 6 months when I've played a lot more games and I've got more data to share with you. Alright, moving on to my 5th favourite of the month. Now this has to be one of the coolest brands that I've partnered up with for a video. Big fan of these guys. It is Dollar Shave Club, so you can be one of the first people to actually sign up to the subscription service that they do. So what you need to do, I'll link it in the description below. Go check out that link, and I think you just got to enter your email. So yeah, it's a subscription-based service, and they send you these monthly. So this is the starter pack or the trial pack. So yeah, what you've got in here is you've got your razor blades. You've actually got the razor itself, which feels really good quality. And these are the blades that they send you. So I think you get these replenished monthly, and you get to choose how many, etc. You can set your kit that you have. You've got some body cleanser. You've got some shave butter. And then you've got some one wipe Charlies. Now I'll let you guys work out what they're for. I don't necessarily need these, but there are some people out there that might need these. Now I know most of you are thinking, Steve, what are you talking about? You have a beard, you don't shave, you don't use a wet shaver. Yes, I do. So I'm getting older, I'm 30 this year, which means that my facial hair is gradually getting closer to my eyes. So I have to tame that and wet shave that to make it all look groomed, and I also trim my neckline, shave my neckline most days to keep that nice and clean as well. So that is what I use Dollar Shave Club for that, keeping me nice and groomed. And also, I just think they're a really, really cool company. Like, their videos that they use, their marketing that they use, the price point is really, really good. I would not be recommending this if I didn't actually use it. But yeah, like I said, really excited to be partnered up with Dollar Shave Club. They are genuinely a very, very cool company. And also, like, shavers, you wouldn't think about it, razors and product is really expensive. Like, if you go into a supermarket or even online, like, razors are expensive, and to replenish razors are super expensive. So this is saving you money. So give it a go. Definitely, definitely give it a go. I highly recommend it. Like I said, all of the details will be in the description below. Go check it out. Dollar Shave Club, 5th favourite of the month. Okay, for favourite number 6 of the month, we're moving into my kitchen and we're going to be making some coffee. So you guys will know that I went to Bath to check out a coffee shop called Klein and Smalls that got voted the best coffee shop in Europe. Now, I got chatting to the guy and he actually told me that they do subscription-based Nespresso capsules. So I have an espresso machine at home and I recycle all the capsules, and it's the way that I kind of have my coffee in the morning. I do have a pour over as well, but just for quickness and to get me awake in the morning, I use Nespresso. Now, when I found that out that they did this, I was like, that is amazing, because it's like specialty coffee through an espresso machine. So like I said, it's a subscription based. I went for the rare package, which gets me 3 different coffees every month, I think it is. I can't remember. You can pick like how many coffees you drink a month, and it's charged on that basis basically. But I get 3 different coffees. They're all the long blend, so I don't have it with the milk or whatever. I just literally have it poured through. And the great thing about it as well is that you can go online and recalibrate your Nespresso machine for the type of coffee that you want. I'll leave all the links in the description to that below. But yeah, so you can probably calibrate it. But yeah, so these are the capsules here. But this is actually Alexia's Nespresso pod holder that she got for Christmas. It's a cactus and it holds them nicely. So there you go. See, I've got my machine calibrated so it pours the perfect coffee. Now, I don't actually have this with any milk because it's really, really great. So I feel like you don't have milk. Obviously, it's personal preference. You can have milk, you have sugar, however you take your coffee. But yeah, favourite 6 of the month. Kelowna and Smalls Nespresso pod subscription service. Highly recommend it for some delicious coffee. It's a little bit hot. Alright, and for my last but definitely not least favourite of the month. Now, I get so many comments and tweets about these flipping beanies on my Instagram, so I thought I'd whack them in my favourites. So they are 2 brands that I use. One is Polar Outdoor Stuff or Outdoor Wear, and the other is Brixton. So I've been hunting for so long to find the perfect beanie, and these 2 brands, for me personally, fit my head and the way I want them to look. I think they're like 15 quid each or something like that. I picked up the Brixton ones in LA and then I ordered the Polar ones online. But yeah, you guys are always asking about these. But yeah, Polar Outdoor Stuff or Outdoor Wear and Brixton, they're really good. They fit perfectly. And you know what? It's hard to find these types of beanies. So I was very happy when I found this brand or those brands because they fit my head how I want them to fit. So yeah, that is my last favourite of the month. Hope you guys have enjoyed this video. But yeah, let me know in the comments below if you have enjoyed this style of favourites. Again, a massive thank you to Dollar Shave Club for partnering up with me on this video. Like I said, all the relevant information is in the description below, and you can be one of the first people in the UK to sign up for Dollar Shave Club. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you have, make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. Also, make sure you turn on post notifications so you don't miss any uploads. Okay guys, I will see you soon for another video. Bye bye.